this is Dr. Anuj. Good afternoon. That an Indian person has got a very bad mentality about his past. अगर उसको पूछा गया कि आप कहाँ से आए हो, कौन लोग थे जो आपके ऊपर राज किए थे, आपका हिस्ट्री क्या था, आप आगे कहाँ जा रहे हो, तो he feels a very high depression in his head because it makes him very sick by thinking that the British have ruled him, the Mughals have ruled him, the people who had come earlier had ruled him, and there was so much of looting done in our country. So he feels a very bad temper in his head and he feels very wrong about his own country. और वो जो sense of belongingness है, that goes away in that person. So let us just contradict this particular statement that the invaders came and ruled us and did wrong to our country. I would go the other way. I would say no invader could do anything to India. Surprised? Let us think how. Let's think about the Greeks. The Greeks came, they were completely finished by Chandragupta Maurya. They had to retreat. Little bit, maybe some things which they took at that great, but nothing was destroyed per se in India. They had to leave. The Mughals came, 712 AD, Muhammad bin Qasim. 300 years, the Rajputs completely averted him, stopped him. Muhammad Ghazni came, so many times he came and looted. Muhammad Ghori came, so many times, 1026 AD he came, so many times he came, he looted so much and then went away. After that, Alauddin Khilji. After that, Qutub Minar jiske naam par hai, Muhammad bin Tughlaq. After that, there was Ibrahim Lodi. After that, there was the presence of these Mughal kings, that is Jahangir, Akbar, all these kings. But if you really see, the Marathas destroyed them. There was no place where they could stand in corridor and say that we ruled India. Yes, they came as invaders, but they could not make this as their permanent place. So the victory of history lies that when a country removes that foreign invader and establishes the rule of that dharma, of that particular country in that place, and that is the victory of a place. Britishers came, ruled for 200 years, looted us, yes, but did they establish the rule here? No, sir. So the history says that India is a fighting land, is a land of fighters. It has never gone down in history as Babylon, which has today become Iraq. It has not gone down like Mesopotamia, which was Mesopotamia, but today it is Turkey. It has not gone down like Persia, which was Persia earlier, but today it is Iran. So these all countries have lost that history. They have completely been finished, genocide was done and completely finished on their roots. And the whole culture, the whole history, the whole civilization is completely changed today, which we know what it is. But India still has this particular fighting spirit to fight any power which comes and invades them, and we have been a fighting race all throughout. Just today, because of the invasion of television, unfortunately that fighting spirit on Indians has gone. Let us bring that fighting spirit, because history has shown that India has never relented, has never gone down in this particular invasions, and it has still stood up. I would not say that I am proud, but still 83% Hindus are there in India. That shows that the Vedic traditions which were there all across from thousands of years still has been preserved, and that shows the great sacrifices our saints, our great rishis and our ancestors have done for us in preserving this great wonderful culture of India. Let us as youth come together to still restore it and bring it back to the modern world, so that as India stands for 30 to 40% of the world population today, this youth comes across as a revolution, as a beacon of light for the nation and for the world, which can show that vision, that great spiritual vision to the world, so that we go ahead in a big way and India becomes a great superpower with spiritual connection rooted in its heart. That's what the real India is. Let's not forget that. Thank you very much.